some poor results to kick things off. Although, you know, we'll have to see if somehow he will acclimatise to the team over time. It's hard to say what to expect from him and how the rest of the team will play around him so far, but this is going to be an interesting test. Faze should be a team where we could see Pleasant doing some damage, hopefully. Would be nice.
Indeed, he has the biggest shoes to fill in Counter-Strike. Well, Flusher's going to be top mid, trying to kick things off here. He'll retreat as players are spotted in the underpass area. Kishima is under the window at present with Jacob in for support. Rain has gone down in a trade, leaving a man advantage for the CTs. The remaining players for FaZe are in the mid area. I'm sure those avatars at the top will be finished soon. Finished? Corrected. That's the word. So, 4 versus 3. Fox creeping up short now. Flusher is going to make a nuisance of himself. JW is holding down Connector, so FaZe are looking for another pick to push a site, but they're not getting it just yet. Flusher's going to take the bomb down, and he's going to take all 3 players down with support from JW. Very nice hold by him. 3k with the USP. All pretty fast. Good start for Fnatic. So the maps, have you gone through the maps?
Mirage, Cobblestone, Inferno.
Mirage, Cobblestone, and Inferno, a map which we're going to see less and less of in the coming months. Yeah. Enjoy it while you can, people.
So FaZe down to the 4 spy, and it's going to be fun to see how Fnatic will try to handle this. I think they may have actually heard the push now. At least JW's going to spot pretty much everybody, and in comes Flusher and Catwalk there with the M4. They would pick up the first frag there and spot the rest of them. This crossfire is going to be quite deadly. The spray comes into play. Oh, Flusher. So close to getting the frag there, but Crims will finish it off. And some damage is done here, as expected from the 4th spy, but if Fnatic don't lose more than 3 players, they should be actually somewhat okay with this, as the next round will be for free. And here is Pleasant now coming in from the back. It's very, very important that he's able to keep himself alive, even picking up a kill there onto AZ. So looks pretty good right now. Kyoshima with just 11 points of health and the nuclear threat. So will he be a threat here? Absolutely not. Shut down by Flusher. Great round again from Flusher, already on 6 kills, I think, in the first couple rounds. And Fnatic start off well enough. I mean, 3 kills is pretty good in the bomb plant. I think that's actually really nice for FaZe, but I think it's also within the acceptable losses for Fnatic. So, you know, it's a bit of an equilibrium found here, and 1 full save now. We've got 4 HEs and a smoke.
We've the last 2-3 days we've seen a lot of quadruple, quintuple HE grenades. We haven't really seen much effect from them, but JW could be in trouble here. They're all flying in, but he still survives on 16 HP. So all the HEs we've seen, Dan, I don't know that we've... I'm waiting for them to actually have that kind of Worms cluster bomb effect at some point. I'm sure it's going to happen eventually, but that seems to be growing in the meta at the moment.
Absolutely, and thanks to Flusher and Dennis Meister, they're going to save the round there. Could have gotten pretty bad, actually, but... And I like how Dennis has added the Meister to the end of his name there, the homage, the tribute, the reference to Olaf, the Olaf. The Meister is still in the game. It might not be the Olaf Meister, but there is the spirit of the Meister still within Fnatic.
Dennis and Olaf quite like to troll each other. It's quite amusing when Dennis was on FaZe at Cluj, and he was trolling Olaf in the background. That clip is... quite hilarious. What's not hilarious for FaZe, though, is losing Rain immediately. Flusher and Dennis on the AWPs. Again, I'm not sure about Pleasant with the AWP, but everybody else in Fnatic can pretty much get the AWP going. I think Crims is more of the rarer AWPers, but there we go. Pleasant gets taken down towards short now. JW looking for the spray down, and the HE should do the job. Oh no, just manages to escape this Jacob with 8 HP.
No idea how that happens.
Yeah, that's crazy. The fact he managed to survive there, but look at the map control that FaZe had. Ooh, Flusher with the no scope there, just about gets his AWP ready in time, and that is an overkill on an 8 HP Jacob. So AZ's made his position known now. Dennis coming in for the trade with the AWP. 2 AWPs and an M4 versus the 2 AKs of Fox and Kyoshima. And that's a nice one by Kyoshima there. Fox deep into the B bomb site, seems a bit undetected, although timing is everything, and Flusher, is he going to have the angle? Sees him, so he has the info. And Kyoshima will be heard towards A. Dennis, I don't know how he managed to miss that one, but he's got another chance at it. T's moving to the sides, and Dennis will have to concede position and go towards CT. As the bomb is planted, he could actually... Oh, no, he's jumping. If he continued running, maybe he would have got there in time. If the planter moves a little bit deeper to the site, then his feet will be visible behind that box. He could get wall banged. Dennis, though, unable to do it for the team. I'm sure there's going to be an AWP saved, is there?
This
No,
is
you can't reach it in time.
like worst case, isn't it? I mean, I would, with the money on Fnatic, I wonder if you could make a case for a force buy, get the AWP on JW, go nuts. Some teams would do it. It's like they're not going to be that risky. And I actually don't think that, you know, a team like Fnatic should want to take big risks against a team like Faze. I think if you're a team which you have, let's say, on paper, you're a worse team, less skill, I think you want to play more gambly, but it is a best of 3, of course. So Fnatic, if they just try to play as stable as possible and play for the economy and so on and so forth, trust in their buy rounds, I think they should be fine. But that is really painful, isn't it? When you invest in double AWPs and then lose immediately right at the start of the match, that sucks. We've all been there. At least, well, most of us, unless you don't play CS, in which case you probably haven't been there.
Yeah,
But,
that's a good point there.
But those of you that have been there, you know the pain.
So Flusher on the hunt now. This is a Nico. We're not expecting much from the Fnatic side. Dennis is the last one standing here. No, well, actually, I was going to say there's a few people quite tagged. So picking up the CZ, Dennis has nothing to lose here. Might as well go for gold, although it doesn't seem clear as to what side it's going to be for the Fnatic side. So I want Dennis to push and kill loads of people here, purely because they're all tagged, and I love it when that happens, Dan. But it seems that he is expecting him to hunt him, so he will not concede his position. So 3-2 is going to be the score in the following round. Again, no AWP on the Faze team just yet. Once they start to loosen players, we will expect Fox to pick up the AWP.
3-2. There are 5 to do for Dennis right now. Here they come. But he cannot get the first kill. But he does make them all nice and tagged. But they will regenerate. Okay, so 3-2. 3-2. We must emphasize this repeatedly, apparently, James. 5 rifles here for both sides. Although the sniper rifle is going to be on JW. And it'll be quite cool to see JW getting in there with that AWP, get onto the shenanigans. Got a bit of a mid-take coming in from Faze. 3 players top mid. They actually do this on a lot of their games on Mirage. They just like to get members on top mid. They don't put as much emphasis on underpass as some teams tend to do so, to make it a little safer. That's in some part, that's how the metagame has changed to a degree with that constant cat smoke at the start of every single round. That's sort of where the meta is at right now. And you have, it used to be that you would have more players going down underpass, but this is a trend we're seeing. And already losing Dennis Meister, perhaps not the best Meister, perhaps Olaf still best Meister. AZ with the frag there on the Pleasant as well. This is slowly but surely falling to pieces here for the Swedish side. Nice kill from Crims, but 2 versus 4 is not a good look right now. The bomb site well and truly occupied. And JW's in that, again, that position that we can empathize with. So finally I get to do something, bottom up. Everyone's dead, and I haven't even fired a shot yet.
Yeah, that is the worst case scenario. It's just your heart sinks, right? It's like, yeah, I got my big green gun. My whole team have died. I'm probably going to get wrecked now. How do I hold on to this? Yeah.
Well, JW's doing that pretty well so far. He's going to hold on to it, but that's the problem, isn't it? Because the next round is not really going to be it's not going to be a buy for Fnatic. They will have lost 3 rounds in a row, which will put them on a $2,400 loss bonus. So, I mean, I think they would prefer to just wait, eco and just wait 1 round and then have an actual buy on the entire team, then force buy and then not be able to buy on the entire team in the following round. So I think that's what they're going to opt for. Maybe they could get a couple pistols in there, maybe a Kevlar. We will see. I think JW could drop a CZ or something, and then someone could buy Kevlar with it if they really wanted to go for a bit more firepower. But they are going to be more or less full eco here, and I like that they've invested in like 3 flashes, James. This is nice. Nice.
Well, they are not going to engage mid, the T side. They're going to try to nullify the usefulness, the effectiveness of the AWP for the CTs on this particular round. It's going to be a fast play into the T side. Actually, BW's got 1 frag, but the rest of the team are going down, so he may have to start running away. Although he is headed towards CT at the moment, so it seems it is all in here from Fnatic. And JW is last man standing for his team now. He's taken the bomb down, so he can try and get himself some 1 versus 1s flashed off, but his movement is better than most.
Yeah, JW might have some of the best movement in the pro scene. Functional movement as well. He's able to use it effectively to improve his chances. And
some more bang attempts coming in.
Already 3 frags there. Oh, he's gonna. Oh, the timing is so key right now. And unfortunately for JW, Fox will pick him off. Good attempt there, getting damage in. But again, JW's just in these spots where the FaZe side are good at avoiding him, and he doesn't really get an opportunity to get impact frags in early into the round, or even into the mid round. He's only there at the late round.
Double AWPs now for the Fnatic side, which would explain why JW was all in, although Dennis cannot afford Kevlar with his. We'll see what part that plays in the coming seconds and minutes or so. And again, FaZe are going for a fast play towards the A side to try and break the setup for Fnatic here. Crims is in the shadow position. Pop flash is coming in, but the nade will land before the flash does. He will do no more in this round. Dennis holding this angle towards Sandwich, trying to make himself as safe as possible, which is very smart considering he has no Kevlar. Escapes the Molotov. He has taken some damage. He needs to be very careful indeed. 4 versus 4 now as Crims has been taken down, as has Flusher now. Man advantage for the T's. We've got Kishima playing close. Will he look to push through to CT? He'll hear the players jumping. Surely he needs a flash. Oh, there's no nades actually, so he can't be flashed in by his team. Just going to stand in a smoke. I'm guessing he's on the other side of the barrels. Indeed he is. And Fnatic are going for the save. How much damage can Kishima do to get 3-man spray down? It will be a 0-man spray down. Pleasant though, seems a bit stuck. And there he goes. So the 2 AWPs being saved here by Fnatic at the moment, which will be in an interesting predicament actually if they can take 2 AWPs into the next round. Make that 1. Dennis goes as well. Again, he never had armor and he's the last man to fall for the team.
There's no AWPs now, James. All the AWPs are gone. Distance is the memory of those AWPs. And we are going to see another save coming from Fnatic. FaZe are kind of steamrolling them at the moment. It's actually not even looking too close with a lot of these engagements. I mean, for example, you'd almost want to switch Dennis with JW or something, because JW is hitting some AWP shots. Dennis towards A, he's actually had a few rounds where he's able to get shot, but he's either, you know, that round had no Kevlar, or he just can't get the connections that are needed at the time when the T's are pushing into the bomb site.
Pleasant, goodbye. Comes to rescue a weapon.
So yeah, I mean, that underperformance there at Dennis is just resulting in FaZe just steamrolling them. They can just play the pace they want, and they're doing really well. They're just playing their game, and Fnatic are not able to disrupt that, being on the reactive side. And if you can't, I mean, Fnatic are usually one of the, because there aren't many teams that can step up to FaZe's individual level. That's what FaZe have going for them. I think in some senses that Map1 can be a little bit similar to FaZe in that regard, that they have a really high individual level, and that can be their major edge. We did see that from Nico Nex and Chris J today. FaZe are much like that as well.
Yeah, A play after A play after A play. B, of course, on the anti-eco.
Yeah, keeping it simple, and it's working.
And we'll see if they go back to Old Faithful in the next round. I would love them to just keep going A until it fails. I would love that. Like Kevin Keegan, Dan, I would love it. I would really love it if they went A every round.
Double up again. And Crims is going to have the AWP instead of Dennis now. Dennis having the AK instead. And let's see if Crims can do a better job instead of Dennis. Obviously, Dennis is he's probably not feeling all that confident. I mean, usually you'd actually say Dennis on the AWP instead of Crims for sure, right? But he's not been connecting those shots. He's going to play close instead with the AK-47, try some rifle play. And you've got Crims there for support, long range with the AWP, playing where Dennis was by ticket. So Fnatic trying a small adaptation there to make up for the fact that maybe they're a little bit cold.
Ooh.
And mid-take here from FaZe.
For that double dosage of beef jerky, that meaty nade from shorts. The JW's position up here will allow him to, well, both angles from both plays actually allow essentially the same thing for them to engage each other. Kishima trying to punish JW for looking for Kishima. JW waiting for Kishima but getting smoked off. And there is JW, Flusher close. He will know that ladder room is occupied at the moment. Looks like he's trying to back off. That Molotov will be in combination with JW. I like the play here. The peak is surely going to get punished. They can't possibly succeed with the peak here, even if they try to trade. JW is holding such a tight angle, but the fast play from Kishima, very nicely done. Very smart movement there by the player. Now he has a superior angle. The flusher is close. That smoke won't be there for much longer. He hears the rotation out, tries to punish it, but he's unable to do so. Still got a man advantage though, and it seems FaZe are indeed going to move towards A, although their push won't be as strong as it has been in previous rounds. Excuse me.
There we go, JW on the AWP now, but he can't get anything done there from Ticket. And oh, Flusher coming in. Flusher has been doing a good job in this matchup so far, but he alone stands against the masses of FaZe, it would seem, in some regards. But finally, they're going to be able to get a victory on the board. And now it's going to be down to Fnatic to start stringing some rounds together, because if they don't, they lose this round now, and they're in a lot of trouble. They're going to get reset, and maybe they won't see more than 4 rounds. That's a distinct possibility on their CT side. Fnatic, that is a rare sight, but of course they are without their full lineup. They are instead playing with Pleasant, and we've got the trace coming in here now. As the A attempt is going to be made by T-side FaZe. Will finally be at a disadvantage. But AZ's position, this is phenomenal. They are going to be so shocked here, and he will get the double on the spray. That is massive from FaZe. Not only equalizing, but now taking advantage on the players, completely cleaning up the A side. It looked like Fnatic had the round, but AZ with that devious play is going to completely screw Fnatic over. What are they going to do right now? They're so far away as well. Flusher is so far away at least. This is tough. No kits on either player.
Difficult times for the Fnatic side at the moment. Good positioning from FaZe, and Fnatic will retreat. Pleasant with a nice shot onto Kirishima as he makes his exit. So Fnatic continue to lose rounds versus the FaZe side. Again, it's a new lineup for both teams. Obviously, Fnatic's more temporary. Fnatic have been reset as well after losing the last round. That means their loss bonus will go all the way down to the bare minimum, the bare bones. $1,400. It's bad news for them. Again, FaZe with their new lineup. Kirishima, the the new boy for the team. Rob and the in-game leader, still relatively new as well. So lots going on in the FaZe camp. A 3-round lead for them. This is game 1 of this best of 3. So it seems Fnatic will buy around what they have. They would need to double eco for the most part. So they're going to spend the cash and try to work around these saved weapons. 3 rifles for the side and 2 pistols. A reasonable amount of nades. 3 FaZe players over towards A. One would expect these 2 over towards B to come through the underpass eventually. Seems Fnatic are FaZe trying to sell a fake? It seems that they could be. The A players being the fake, of course. Is that going to cause a rotation though? Not really. Crims is coming in for the flank on Palace actually. And JW is playing around the smoke. How many can he get here? Almost gets 2. Crims will be crucial now. Raiden and Jacob have cleared up the rest of the A sites. Crims still not announcing his position, being really quiet. Although it seems Jacob may already be looking for the flank. Indeed, there'll be a meeting of the minds. And Crims has taken down Jacob in T-spawn, but Flash has gone down elsewhere. So AK picked up by Crims. Now we've got 2 AKs versus 2 AKs. You know where one of the T's is, but where is the other one? Or the nade's going to be money. Rain can't really do much about it. Crims peeks with the nade as well. So 2 versus 1. There's no kits on these plays, so they need to take down Kirishima quickly. Kirishima has most of his health. The hero defuse is coming in from Crims, and Pleasant will successfully hold the angle. The round is Fnatic's. They got reset. They started with 3 rifles, but they managed to take the round regardless.
Yeah, still, to be honest, quite tough, as they did lose 3 players. The money is very low, and FaZe get another bite of the cherry here in this next round. They get to go and use that buy, that full buy, to try and dismantle Fnatic, try to knock them off balance, because right now they're standing on one leg, and FaZe are looking to clothesline them with this round, and it truly would if they were to win it. Aggressive play down middle though, initially from Fnatic, to try to get an early round advantage and some information as well, but they will spot that there is nothing there, that perhaps FaZe are in a different location, or perhaps they're just playing very passively to begin with. And I like that they're mixing up the pace here. Same smoke as always onto Cat early in the round, but different paces to follow it up with. And Fnatic, it's hard to read exactly what they're actually thinking. And now Faze have taken middle, finally going for that towards the 1 minute 20 mark. And now we will see Fnatic start to feel the pressure, start to sweat now as Faze are imminently pushing this A-bomb side. Dennis is in a nice off angle, switching his gun. Oh, the timing could have been pretty awful. The battle will go his way though, but his position is now known by Faze.
Indeed, and the attempted split will continue here with a play coming in from jungle. Dennis on the site, but positioning is kind of weird. He's got JW to come and help him, but the Molotov may force his hand, and indeed it will take his life as well. That said, Fnatic are only going to lose the one player despite JW, Flusher and Crims being tagged. So starting to catch up now, the score becomes more reasonable for the Swedish side.
Yeah, more reasonable definitely. Still, it's not going to feel too comfortable, I should think. Maybe into that CT side, but that's 2 rounds away. They can still win the half, in fact. They are to pick up the next 2 rounds. And the money's starting to be depleted here for the T side. It's the first time in a while that we actually saw Fnatic with a money advantage.
Yeah, and Fnatic are taking 3 AKs into this round as well, so they will have strong weaponry, even better than the T, since Kishima is reduced to the Deagle, opted for the nades instead of something that would fire a bit faster. So Faze have a lurker towards the mid area with a nicely timed smoke grenade, which may ruin the plans of Faze. Minute 15 on the clock though. There are 3 Molotovs on the CT side as well, so they can try to ruin the timing. Again and again, we've got counter flashes coming in, rain down to 2 HP. So I think the game has been given away for Faze, and they're moving away from the A-bomb side. They still got a lurker towards mid. He's in chair now, that's Jacob. Moving to connector. Flusher is on short. KW will peek, but Flusher may try to trade. Jacob reading that, it's going to go for the nade, but Flusher's in ladder in rather than short itself. Rather than the B-bomb site, rather. So things getting a bit tricky here. Nice little pop dash, and Jacob's not going to get taken down, actually. So a 2-man advantage now for Faze. They tried to push A, it failed, but didn't lose any players. Now Kishima's gone down, but Crims has been traded. So Faze 4 versus 2 at the moment. Plesson, how many can he get? Looking for the continuation spray down. Fox came out a bit later. Plesson stopped shooting. Fox got the frag. Round goes to Faze.
So Faze picking up the 8th round. They will win the half guaranteed, even if Fnatic find a way to pick up this last one. But if they were to do so, it would probably be off the back of some aggression and some creative play, as they need to make up for the lack of utility. Or JW can do so just by connecting some shots, which would be impossible or very difficult at the very least to trade. Possible is a strong word. It is. There is no possibility. It is.
It is absolute, Dan. That's what it is. It is an absolute. All right. There's a minute 30 left. And Fnatic have almost exhausted all of their grenades already. They made good use of the counter flashbangs and Molotovs in the previous round, but they won't have that at their disposal this time.
Boom.
That said, a flying Dennis will be enough. Good start for the Fnatic side. JW going to add to that. The bomb is headed towards A, actually, with the remaining 2 players to Faze in connector. But they're not getting any frags. Flusher coming in now from the ladder area to take AZ down. And the last round may be Fnatic's. Kishima with the opening frag for Faze at the 1 minute mark.
So it's going to be a tough one. JK and Kishima trying to scrap together a play. They have positioning though. 1 in connector, 1 in pit, which is really nice because they can obviously split onto the site. Kishima will be checking some close angles, but snapped in the back of the head by the quick FAMAS play of Plesson, who will finish off the round with a nice double there for his team. And we are going to have now a situation where Faze, this is winnable. Map1 is winnable. However, James, I do not see them winning Cobblestone. But that said, just generally speaking, in my brain will not allow me to conceive a victory of Faze over Fnatic, even if Plesson is playing instead of Olofmeister. My brain will not allow this possibility to be processed. What? It just throws it into the recycle bin straight away.
Time will tell. You know what the annoying thing is about the new Windows?
What is that?
The recycle bin doesn't come up on the Explorer. So I have to go to desktop to empty the recycle bin. It's stupid, Dan. What is the point of that? Why don't they just have it in there?
I don't know.
Why don't they just do that? Why do they move things around every system? I'm just trying to clear my recycle bin, Dan. That's what I'm trying to do.
Use the old Windows then.
It's too late for that. It's too late.
Or use Linux.
Also, my desktop wallpaper is a collection of CS:GO stickers, Dan. So I can't even find the recycle bin because it's too bright. I can't see anything behind the desktop. Anyway, we are into the second pistol round now of this best of 3. Let's see what the Swedish side have to offer the international stars. I wonder if you could consider AZ & Co. like some kind of Thunderbirds-esque team, you know, like living on some island somewhere.
They're like the opposite of the Justice League, because Rain's there, so they have to be evil. Rain couldn't be in the Justice League, for example. What is the opposite of Justice? There must be like some villain equivalent of the Justice League or something. Must be.
Nay idea, that Wu-Tang Clan.
That's pretty good.
The pistol is not going the way of Fnatic. Crimson Flusher are yet to frag, as they say. What is that? That is...
JChem.
That is dirty. That is dirty. That is dirty. I don't know what else to say, Dan.
It requires bleach, James.
I know, but it's too late. There's vandalism there. There's graffiti there. Because we've seen such things in the past.
Traumatic experiences.
People were brought to tears.
Yeah.
By scenes on Mirage B.
Yeah, perhaps Liquid have a spell of PTSD sometimes. They wake up at night in cold sweats and shivers, seeing cold jumping around.
No amount of strength will help them recover from such a moment, which has been immortalised, Dan. Been immortalised. There's even a skull for each one of them.
Yeah.
On the wall.
Imagine being actually part of Liquid and looking at that graffiti. It's like, yeah, that graffiti signifies me getting wrecked.
This is my skull, and that's my teammate Elige's this one, and that's the last one. It'd be good if you were the 5th guy. He's like, nope.
Yeah.
I'm not one of these skulls. It's not me. I didn't get killed.
Who was the survivor? I don't remember.
I don't know.
I wasn't really focused on that, to be honest.
I know Elige got wrecked because somebody saw his reaction in the camera when that happened.
That was amazing, their reaction.
Yeah.
I remember Threat's reaction sat next to me, because Threat was obviously sat on my left. It's always funny when you watch the game of Threat, I gotta say, because he just has the most ridiculous reactions. Just like when you see him in the booth behind the players, behind NIP. But yeah, we'll have to hold that thought. They are starting to converge here, other teams, onto some positioning to get some frags, and we'll see the first one made, and now they will decide that it is indeed quite late in the round, James, and should they not make a move, they will lose through timeout. So they are going for the bomb site, but however, there is an AZ, he's going for the sprays, he's got the FAMAS, and the sprays are being made, and players are dying here. The T's have all been eliminated.
Bish bosh.
And that is 10-7 for Faze, as they now will be up against a free one. So Faze are having a good game so far. Looks like Fnatic are in a lot of trouble right now. Did Fnatic with Pleasant not lose to Faze recently, in fact? I have been, someone informed me.
I want to say yes, but I'm not 100% sure.
I did not see it.
I think so. I think so. Well, Faze have a pretty good score on the board at the moment. 2 flashes onto the Swedish side. It's one more flash than we've seen on the Eco on Mirage so far today. But again, the standard affair will continue. Pleasant getting a frag though, but there we go. That'll pay. Well, it's a Glock frag as well. Nice.
I like watching AZ and JChem spraying. Like the full spray of JChem and AZ is always really nice.
I want to see more well thought out ecos on Mirage. I've literally, from what I can remember, only seen them from existence twice ever.
I'm sure you've seen much more because you always bring these existence rounds from like
Pro,
2 years ago.
Versus Pro Force Spy doesn't count.
I'm sure that you have. Going all Thorin mode on existence here. So we'll see the 5 versus 4 here. The quick pick up there, the aggressive mid play. Wow, look at the pace into the A bomb site. This split is fast here from Fnatic, and it is bringing them frags. A lot of frags. Just Rain to answer one back there as the bulk of the push meets its destination, which is A. And here comes JChem. That is an important kill, actually. And the bomb is so far away right now. With so much time on the clock, Dennis can play this slow. Although the reason why he doesn't want to is because Pleasant is in a potentially dangerous position here. He could get caught by a CT. And if that were to happen, Dennis wants to be in a position to trade. And he wants to capitalize on Pleasant's forward position with a bomb plant as well. And one of them has to peek. It depends where. Oh, that peek from Fox. I have to stop talking immediately there because that was phenomenal. And that timing onto Plessen is going to give a chance here for FaZe to steal the round away. The 1 versus 1, Dennis versus Fox. Orp versus AK. Fox is ready for this. He's got so much time. He's going for the jump spot here. The cheeky wallbang attempts coming in from Dennis, not quite landing on their mark just yet. As Fox goes up on the stairs there, looking down. Oh, caught him in the midair. Great midair shot there from Dennis, straight in the face. And that's going to be the round there for Fnatic. But it was a costly one, and there's still a buy in for FaZe. Well, actually, no, there isn't actually at all. They need to save it. they must costly. Actually, like, just looked at Jacob's money, and so they must all have the same money.
And there is a buy for FaZe.
Oh,
but except that there's not a buy at all. That's brilliant. So what is the play from FaZe then? They are on the eco. How are they going to concentrate their numbers if they are at all? It seems their concentration will be over towards B with the one player over towards, sorry, A with the one player over towards B. And are we going to see another situation where the Orpa is playing for picks on the eco? I've seen it from 2 teams now, over towards the B bomb site, but no. JW will have some initial aggression and then he will back off, leaving Plessen to hold the angles. And indeed, JW is behind Plessen, so this is a little more sensible than we have perhaps seen as of late from anti-ecoing teams on Mirage.
This is going to be good.
Now, this is an obvious angle for Rain to be on, but I do wonder if Plessen's just going to go for the raw peak. No. Indeed, he is. I think he's lucky to get away with the kill there. Why you know Molotov, Fnatic side?
I don't know, man. That was asking for trouble too. You know, Rain was ready, but he missed.
I think so. I think 6 or 7 out times he's gonna. Plessen's about to get one shot there.
I think so too. The thing is about that too. If you just think about how the round plays out, if Plessen gets one shot there, what happens is Rain doesn't re-peek because he's got 2 teammates actually on the angle. So if they try to push Rain, his teammates will be able to shoot him. So you'll get the one-way vision, the tunnel vision onto Rain. Rain will bait them. Maybe the second guy gets wrecked to that one mistake.
Second guy was JW as well. If he misses, then Rain picks out and kills him.
And then there's 3 players left.
Yep.
So and we've seen that situation happen so many times. So yeah, I definitely am also a little bit worried about lack of Molotov.
Right. Fox lucky to get away with all of 72 HP. He was faced by 3 people top mid. Didn't manage to shoot any of them. It's really tricky if you see 2+ people with an AWP. It's not uncommon to just shoot between them. It's like the brain can't decide which one to go for, so you just shoot the average, which is the middle, and then you miss everyone. 2 players in mid for Fnatic. Plessen has been taken down again. When you stand on those bricks, which allow you to jump into the ladder room window, it is a bit of a dirty angle on people walking into connector, which I don't know that a lot of players are even aware of when they're on the T side. That is an angle which is becoming more common now as ladder room is occupied rather by CTs more often. AZ playing with the smoke that JW puts in there. So mid not really working out for Fnatic on this round. AZ spots a player but realizes he may be a bit vulnerable and will reset the situation. Then it's spotted though, but he will jump past. Crimp holding the angle, but he doesn't have enough HP. AZ looking to kill everyone here. 3k for him. Fox finishing off the 5th.
Sprazy AZ. The sprays are too good. And yeah, I mean the point you made about the open 2 players. I remember in Quake there was in the team deathmatch and so on. It's much more obvious what weapons people were carrying. It's much more visible. So like target selection is like a really huge skill, and it's in Counter-Strike too. I would say it's a really huge skill as well. And some players are very good at it. Some are not. It's very hard, and you don't get time to think. That's the problem with that. It takes a lot of hours grinding and intuition, but the game sense indeed. And look at this this hold here coming in from Kiyoshima. He's locking down the shadow area, kind of by himself there, and also moving the slope. He's all over the place. He's everywhere at once, but finally he is stretched too thin, and he is going to get killed by Flusher. And in comes Rain now onto the scene. The Bond villain Rain, the cerebral assassin, the clutch king. Let's see if he can pull out play here. And he's playing quite defensively. He was quite smart there because he knows that the T's are likely going to be thinking about trying to push him. And you can see that that's exactly what Flusher's doing there. He's a little bit afraid, but how far does Flusher go? And is Rain going to be there? Flusher now has to worry about both angles. Still doesn't know where Rain is. Oh, actually, no, sorry. If Rain got that kill, he would have seen that instead of JChem. So in comes Rain and JChem now for the 2 versus 1. Flusher going for the clutch mode. Smoked off right now. What does Flusher do? This smoke might actually help him out right now as he got the spray there onto JChem, down to 15 HP. If Flusher would have let loose one single bullet extra, he would have gotten the frag and won the round. Wow, that's so close.
That is a modern tragedy for the Swedish player.
And he, unless you'll watch the demo or someone tells him, he'll never know. Yeah. I'm sure as a professional player that you have loads of spots like that.
Of course. But of course.
Of course, of course.
So Flusher will be the only man to wield a big weapon in this next round, which should put Faze on 14.
Ouch.
Fnatic weary of some aggression top mid, and Plessen will be taking a lot of damage. Dennis will be taking all the damage. He is gone. Good start by Faze. Looking good for the first map, it has to be said here.
Faze are indeed. Their money is good. Hitting their shots. They look like they are sort of... they look like they're having fun. They look like they're well within their comfort zone right now. They have for the entire match. And Fnatic have never really pushed them outside of their comfort zone. And a confident Faze is a strong Faze. And here is Rain with an easy frag. Bomb as well. That could be the frag that wins the round right now because they know exactly where the bomb is. The follow-up onto Flusher wasn't good enough for the frag, but it was close. 6 HP on Flusher. And now it's just Flusher and Plessen combined. 22 HP. Good luck, my friends. This is not going to be easy. And AZ is cognizant of that ladder room being occupied as the bomb will make its way around towards the B bomb site from Fnatic. Or is it going A? Okay, it's going A. Here goes Flusher. What are the expectations here? I frankly would be in... this would be ridiculous for Flusher to be able to do anything here. I'm not sure what the money's like, but I don't even think that a bomb plan is possible here for Flusher. He'd be surprising all of us, I think, to pull something like that out of the bag, as he is essentially 1 versus 2 in this position. And he will go down. And now it's down to Pleasant to pick up the bomb and do something, but it's too far away, it's too little time, and there will be timeout. Oh, don't die after time, please. Oh, yeah, actually didn't save any Kevlar as well, which is annoying, but he can buy that up this round, of course. And here is one more buy from Fnatic. But this would be the last buy, James. If they lose this round, that is it for them. I fear for them.
The end may be done, but maybe nigh in the first map of this best of 3 down.
The end is nigh.
So Fnatic being smart to avoid the initial carpet bomb towards A slope, and Faze Kiyashima will get caught with an aid in his hand. Flusher goes down in response from Rain. AZ holding an angle there as Jungle has not been smoked off yet, but all the flashes and mollies are coming in. He is close to the Molotovs, more nades flying in, and Pleasant will finish him off there. That is a volley of grenades from Fnatic. The bomb gets planted on default, and they're close to CT, but not choosing to take it. Krim spots Fox over towards mid. That's something he's got to be careful with, because Fox has the AWP, but Krim's fears none, fears no one, and he will push. 2 plays surviving for Faze at present, and 4 for Fnatic, which is really important. Numbers starting to dwindle. They know the importance of Fox on an AWP, and they will try to stop him, but it's not easy. Excuse me.
Dennis gets tagged there. Oh, no! Okay, good. JW will stop the shenanigans with some shenanigans
Left,
of his own.
Right.
So then, looks like Fnatic will keep themselves alive, but for how long? For how long will this last? Obviously, the great thing for them is that they have forced an eco, which is pretty sick to have that situation occur. Hopefully get some momentum, but they haven't really shown consistency against the Byrons of Faze, of which there is about to be one more after this round. Fnatic do look weaker. There is no doubt about it, of course, without all of my set, of course they would. But also, Fnatic, as I say, I don't know how long they feel like Pleasant's going to be playing with them. You know, maybe they feel like, okay, we just need somebody for a month, so there's no point getting a player who's like a serious player. You know, obviously, they just let's train this guy up, let's give him some experience. He's a nice guy. He's pretty skilled. He's got some potential. And then in a month, we'll pick up Olaf Meister in the field again. But that said, I don't think anyone knows when Olaf Meister is going to be in shape to play again or cleared to play.
Hopefully he doesn't come back too soon.
Yeah.
Faze getting wiped out here. This map is not over yet. AZ, we'll see if he can get any more done. He's against 3 players. Oh, he's picked up an AK as well. So, can he get the nice fast peek? Indeed he can. Dennis is going to get his head ripped off. JW's only got 20 HP, but Pleasant will be the next to peak. In fact, JW is holding super deep in T-spawn, rotating towards the palace, and he'll have time to go there because Pleasant is going to win the duel for his team. So Fnatic continue to close the gap on Faze. 3 rounds it is, although Faze could go for a buy up here.
Yeah, they could indeed, and that's what they're going to do. They will buy, and buy some more until there is no money left. And it'll be 4 rifles for them. I mean, it's not too bad, to be honest. Just FAMAS, that's the weakest weapon. That is okay. But they're playing against AKs and AWP, so they're going to go aggressive, it would seem, up mid. Maybe they can pick up the AWP, maybe they can claim that aggressive frag. What will Fox get there? I'm not sure. He's going to be able to pick up too much. And we'll have Faze now. Oh, still occupying middle, which is an interesting situation. Fnatic everywhere but middle.
Counter flash there, just in case. Allows him to peek, see what's going on. He has no information. And is this a fake from Fnatic? Again, the bomb is in apps at the moment, and there is a lurker top mid with Flusher. So let's see what they can do here. If there are picks, they could rotate towards the mid area. 3, 4 over towards A, in fact, with a slow rotation back towards CPL as the bomb starts to creep a little bit in the B apps here. The shot peek finally comes in. Kishima takes Dennis down, which leaves JW alone with AWP. He'll take AZ from distance and back off just in case Kishima tries to trade. That's going to draw a player back towards A, leaving B with 1 guy, which is Jacob in the M4. You can see the T's are moving in with 2 players. Flusher on short to stop any rotations through mid. Bomb spotted by Jacob from Pleasant as Crims.
Mirage.
Nice.
Yeah,
2-man spray down from Jacob. So 4 versus 2. The bomb is miles away. This round is pretty much over.
Yeah, absolutely. I mean, as far as this game goes, it really felt like everyone on Faze is kind of feeling good, shots more or less. I don't think we saw anything big from Fox necessarily, but it didn't really seem to be all that needed. I mean, AZ and JChem and Rain and Kishima having, you know, respectively really big rounds. You can see Fox is by far fragging less than, in fact, he's bottom fragging on the server, 10 frags for him, but only 14 deaths. So yeah, generally speaking, it's been a great performance from the Faze players. Now, will Fnatic be able to save themselves here? They have to do quite the comeback. With almost nothing to work with. At least they have an AWP on JW. Flusher will take some damage there. He's almost dead at this point by mid. He's going to have to retreat. And Faze actually playing retake A more or less with their positions. How are they going to handle this right now? Ooh, the flick comes in. AZ almost losing his head, but somehow staying on 2 feet, staying vertical. But for how long will he do so now, as the bomb should be planted soon onto the site and the spray comes in, but Pleasant looks to be okay. And indeed, the bomb is now down. Faze looking to get the retake in. Pleasant down to 2 HP as well. They're really softening up the Fnatic players. They're becoming quite squishy at this point. And in comes the Faze Horde, looking to pillage, loot, and plunder the A bomb site, James, and also defuse the bomb whilst they're at it. And the sprays are aggressive here from Kiyoshima. Beautifully done. What a defuse there. And you know what? They're going to survive all 5 players. 16-11, Faze will win the first map here in this best of 3 series versus Fnatic. Definitely, I should say it's an upset win. Pleasant or no Pleasant, Fnatic is Fnatic with, you know, JW and Crims and Flusher and Dennis. They're still pretty good at the game, James. It's not like Pleasant's going to make them a terrible team. I still think that's an upset.
Yeah, I would say so. Well, I mean, again, we don't know where Faze are going to lie ultimately. Now they have Kiyashima instead of Makalele. Is he a better fit than Makalele, who kind of lost his place in the team? We will find out.
I think a lot could be said for Kiyashima being more chill than Michaelele, because Michaelele was